so Shakur Stevenson rejects Terence Crawford's idea of Shakur and Gervonta, him and Gervonta Davis fight being on the undercard. Says that he believes that fight's the biggest fight pay-per-view number-wise in boxing. I mean, honestly, I don't really know. I mean, you just was on the undercard to the undercard to the undercard. You know what I'm saying? The Riyadh season. You know, I think it is a big fight, but is it bigger than Canelo? Is it bigger than Gervonta and Ryan? I mean, Shakur's, you know, made his way interacting with the fans on social media and all that type of stuff. It's a big fight. I think it's close. I think if Bud and Canelo was in Riyadh, I probably would give Gervonta and Shakur the nod. But like I said before, I'll be looking at it a little bit different. You know, if whatever way, if Shakur really wanted that fight, he'd have did anything to make that fight happen. So niggas don't be really wanting that fight. One thing I say about Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, he showed that he really wanted that fight. They tried to throw every obstacle in front of him. He showed the initiative to fight through, work through all of it, and find a way to make the fight happen. Whatever his, motives were, whether it's money, whether they feel like he can beat him, they did everything in their power on PBC not to make that fight happen. Just like when the other big fight, whether it was Pacquiao, Mayweather, whether it was Spencer, Crawford, they went out their way not to make these fights happen. You know what I'm saying? So, so be it. But my thing about it is, the whole thing where they said they was trying to make a fight happen, him and Tank, and he said that he wanted a multi-fight deal. Like, nigga, if you confident, what the fuck you need a multi-fight deal for? It's kind of like with the Devin Haney thing. If you feel like you could beat Devin Haney, well, I'm not taking 25%. Okay, then. You really don't believe you can win. Sometimes if you to get opportunities, you have to take the short end of the stick. Especially when you don't benefit the opposition. What do Shakur Stevenson bring to the table? You gotta ask yourself. Most people dislike him, so if I don't fight him, there isn't gonna be some insane demand. There isn't gonna be some insane demand for him. People are just going to justify why he doesn't deserve to fight, and that's what they're doing. That's a very popular thing to do in boxing. It's to list off a number of reasons why you don't deserve a fight, but when somebody who really don't deserve a fight get a fight, nobody backs an eye because they just want to see their favorite fighter win. This is like the equivalent of watching your favorite football team beat up on the worst football team in the league, in the Tennessee Titans. You really don't want to see them verse the best because they can't beat the best. But I just watch them beat a bad Tennessee Titans team because I know they're going to win. That's just what it is. I really be questioning these people driving IQ. I really do. Every morning. So... But yeah, in a way I feel him. It should be his own main event, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. He making Tank seem like his only thing. Oh man, I wouldn't even talk about that nigga no more, man. I go etch out my own path. I go do my own thing. I wouldn't even be thinking about him. I'd be going to do my own thing. We got our own thing. I'll literally be going to do my own thing. Whatever that plan was, these niggas got managers to the assistant managers. They got all these people around them. And don't nobody got a plan for shit. Don't nobody got a marketing plan. Nothing. They don't be doing nothing to me, bro. They don't be trying to expand. Like, what do I need a manager for? Honestly, what do I need a manager for in this game? They taking more than they bringing in. Think about that. They taking more than they bringing in. Real spill. So, you need to worry about expanding. I say this all the time. You need to worry about expanding his brand. You need to worry about expanding his brand. worry about expanding his brand. That should be his number one thing. Worry about expanding your brand outside of the sport of boxing. That will create a demand on talent. But Tank already told you, like, I'm gonna fight Jake Paul, or after this year, I'm out of here. We didn't know what he meant. He fighting Jake Paul, and he out of here. He'll be back. He'll be back. They be thinking, I made $50 million. I can retire, man. That ain't shit. That's absolutely nothing. When I heard Byron Allen say 3, 4, 500 million wasn't no real money, it ain't. In the way these niggas, like, they got baby mama over here, they want to buy jewelry over here, they want to buy this Rolls Royce. Like, most of these dudes don't have the mindset, the maturity to live off that money. A lot of dudes live like women. And what I mean by that, they got a high overhead. And most people call dudes who got a low overhead, oh, you broke, or you this, you that. No. Niggas is careful, cautious. What do I need all of this for? What do I need all of this for? I could just live like this. I could be good off this. So, but he really starting to look like an ex that can't move on, that refuse to move on. You know, that dude won't even fight Lomachenko. That dude wouldn't even fight Devin Haney. That dude, he put Ryan through all that to fight Ryan. You think he gonna fight you? No. There's no shame in this game. But if the fight had to be on the undercard, that's the way it get done, hey, I'm taking it. I don't care shit about a pay-per-view buys. If my money is straight, give a fuck about no pay-per-view buys, my nigga. Cause Turkey can pay y'all straight up, let's say 10, 15 million a piece. Y'all said, we gonna just do the pay-per-view in America. Y'all motherfuckers might not make 5 million a piece. And historically, you know, think about the greatest in recent history. Think about the greatest lightweight pay-per-views. Man, they don't fucking exist. Ain't nobody paying for no lightweights. And before you say, technically, Ryan and Tank happened at junior or super lightweight. Really, anything below welterweight don't nobody care about. Casual. But Shakur really think he better than what he putting out as a product. That's a fact. He really think, like, how he see himself, that's not how the fans see him. That's not how how he see himself as his killer, and he talk how good he said. We don't see that. We seen a motherfucker that fight, we never seen fought again. We wouldn't get 2 dams in the what? He's boring. You coming from a guy who like boxers. You ain't gotta have power. He's boring. Flat out, people say you just don't like him. Nigga's boring. You be watching this fights like, bro, even versus the plumber, whatever the electrician he fought. Oh man, he sucks. Offensively, he's ass. He's one of the people that know it all too. Oh, I know. Motherfucking know it all. Like the way people really people don't he talk like he tough, but he fight like a powder puff. It's false advertisement. Real still, false advertisement. But I get him. I get it. It should be his own show, should be his own thing, but it ain't gonna never happen. It ain't gonna happen. He talking about stand about to drop your ass. You know, so I feel him on that. I really do. I feel him, but who cares? Hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications, we go live with our video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ313, Venmo, CJ313, PayPal in the description, hit the link tree.